Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again in computer class networking concepts. Okay, before I start the next point, I just quickly show you that whatever I explained last session, okay, introduction of a network. Then I given some examples like road network, railway network, bank network, hospitals, schools, okay. Then I show you that railway network, then bank network images, then definition of a computer network, then advantages of networking, then types of networking like a PAN, LAN, WAN, MAN, CAN, and the definitions of that types of networking, and then comparison of LAN, MAN, WAN, and now network architecture. So today I start from here, okay. Network architecture. Network architecture is the overall design of a computer network that describes how a computer network is configured and what strategies are being used. It is mainly focuses on the function of the networks. It is also known as network model or network design. There are two main network architecture, client and server network and peer-to-peer network. So, as per our requirement of a network architecture, we have to design it. That what our requirement, we need client and server network system or peer-to-peer. So, as per our requirement, we have to design our network. Okay. So now next, client and server. On a client and server network, one computer acts as a server that provides services and the other computers that known as a client on the network request services from the server. It means that one computer is there, it is known as a server, and other connected computers, they all are known as a client. They request service to the server. Now definition of a server. A server is a computer that controls access to the hardware, software and other resources on the network and provides a centralized storage area for a program. So server is a main computer that it provides the services and even it controls the access to the hardware, software and other resources. It means that if we connect a printer and scanner with a server, then from any other connected computer we can take a print or we can scan copy from the scanner also. So it is a server. Then a client. A client is a computer that requests services from a server computer. It means that a client computer, they request services from the server computer. Then the next type is a peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer is a simple, inexpensive network that typically connects fewer than 10 computers. All computers in the network have equal capabilities to use the resources like hardware, software, data and file available on the network. With peer-to-peer network, there is no central server. It means in peer-to-peer network architecture, it means that how many computers are connected, they all are act like a server and they all are act like a client also. So there is no any central server. I just give you example that in a bank, in a bank this peer-to-peer network architecture it's designed like that because that all connected computer, it's functioning as a server, even it functioning as a client. So it is known as a peer-to-peer network architecture. Okay, got it? I just show you that image. Look at here, it is a server computer, and here these client computers are there. A client is a computer that requests services from server computer, okay, and A server is a computer that provides services to clients and controls access to hardware, software, and other resources like a printer and scanner. Already I given you example. So now you got it that there are two types of network architecture: client to server and peer to peer. Okay. Then now networking components. To establish this networking system, we need some extra components. So now I explain about it. To establish networking in a group of computers, we require the additional components that are as follows. Now, first one, network card. A network card is used to physically attach a computer to a network. Ethernet network card is the most commonly used network card. But nowadays, inbuilt network card only available in a computer. You can see here the picture of it is a network card. Okay, that you have to connect with the motherboard in a CPU. Here it is a slot, or you can say port, that you can attach it. So this is a network card. Whenever you need that physically a networking system, then you have to use this. But nowadays inbuilt network card only available in a computer. Got it? Now next component is networking cable. Modern Ethernet networks use twisted pair cable containing 8 wires. These wires are arranged in a special order, and an RJ45 connector is crimped at both the ends of the cable. Look at here, this image, it is known as a RJ45 connector. Okay. I think that this cable you also have at your home, so you get it easily that this type of cable you need to use for your networking. Okay, it is known as a RJ45 connectors. Even if you have a landline telephone, then this type of cable it is used in telephone line also, but this part it is small than this RJ45 connectors. Okay, got it? Now next, hubs and switches. When a network has more than two computers, we cannot directly connect all the computers together. We need an interface through which the computers can be connected and data can be sent and received. This function is performed by a hub or switches. Yes, when we want to connect that more than two computers, then it is not possible that we can directly connect it. So for that we need hub or switches. You can see here it is known as a hub. Here the different ports are given, so you can connect your cable here, and this is a switches. Okay, from that this images only you can get idea. A hub switches perform the following functions: acts as a central point of connection for all the computers on a network. Every computer plug into the hub or switches. You have to plug here. Okay. To arrange the ports in a such a way so that if a PC transmit data, the data is sent over the other computer through its network card. Okay, so like in this way you can use hub also, or you can use switches also. When many computers are there, then it is better that you use that switches. Got it? Now wireless networking. Wireless network card. Most laptop computers come with the inbuilt wireless network cards. Like radio signals are used for transferring data. Therefore, Ethernet cable is not required. That easily you can understand. Okay, you can see here this wireless network device, access point or a router. These are used in a wireless networking instead of hubs or switches. These have a wireless antenna which increases the communication range of the radio signals. You can see here this is an antenna. Okay, so this is a wireless networking that you have to use access point or routers to get your wireless networking. Got it? Next, now the next point after components is networking security. Nowadays you know that networking security, it is so important because you heard that hacking a data or a cyber fraud with in a bank or in a different way. So nowadays this type of things, it's day by day it is increasing. So networking security, it is very important. Definition of networking security: network security means protecting data and resources from any unauthorized access. It is the most important aspect in a computer networking. Since many users are accessing the same data, so we must ensure its proper security. Only authorized persons can access or modify data. Yes, students. Sometimes what happened that in any organization or any institute, the same computer used by different persons. So at that time, that security or high security, it is really very much required, because anyone can modify your data or anyone can just hack your important data. So it's create a big difficulty. So it is better that you set high security. So anyone not it is not a possibility that anyone can access and make any unnecessary changes in your important data. Okay, there are two general levels of network security: login security with login name and password, that maybe you know very well, and the other, it is a write security. For that you have to use that read only access or not no access at all. You know that sometimes you can read some data but you can't make any changes. So this type of security, it is known as a read only write security. And sometimes anyhow you can't access any data, so it is a no access at all. So as per your work habit or as per your importance of your data information, you have to set security. But nowadays it is must that you have to put security in your networking. Okay, got it? Now next. Okay, students, in your now you know that in your textbook, let's know more, then know the fact that this type of terms are there. Some important words are given there, some important terms are given. So you don't have a textbook, so I just explain here only. So let's know more. Protocols are the certain sets of rules that determine how data should be transferred over networks, compressed, presented on the screen, and so on. So protocols, it means that the sets of rules that you have to follow it. You know that students, for a use of internet also, for use of networking also, you have to follow some rules and protocols. It is a protocols that you have to follow it, then only safely and wisely you can use it. Okay, so protocols, it means a certain sets of rules. Then intranet. Intranet is a term which refers to a computer network restricted to an organization. It means that it is a intranet, it means a private networking system that any company or any organization, they set their own networking system. So only about that company or organization only work on that networking, no any other. For others it is restricted. Okay, it is known as a intranet. Then extranet. Extranet refers to a computer network that allows controlled access to an information sources available on a internet. It is also one type of private networking only, but it means that the controlling access, it's on some owner or on any company, they have the control power of it, that about that only you can use information from the internet. Okay, now next, know the fact. First one is a Bluetooth. I think everybody know. Bluetooth is a wireless technology used to interconnect mobile phones, computers using short range wireless connection. Then Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi stands for a wireless fidelity. It represents wireless network, area network. Wi-Fi also nowadays very familiar term. Then WAP stands for wireless access point. It is a one type of device for a wireless network connectivity. It is a device that connects wireless communication device to from a wireless network. Okay, understood? Fine. So now this lesson is over. All over whatever the content is there in your textbook, I explain one by one. Now I just give you recap so you can get it easily. Okay. So in a sorry in a network, two or more computers can communicate with each other. Advantages of networking like efficiency, economy, and effectiveness. Types of network like PAN, LAN, MAN, WAN. Then network architecture. There are two type of network architecture, client and server and peer-to-peer. Then components of network like Ethernet card, hub and switches for a physical networking, or a router for a wireless networking. And then network security. It means to protect your data from unauthorized access. You have to set network security. There are two levels of security: login and write security. Got it, students? Okay, so this lesson is over. Already I given all explanation about this all content, but exercise, you don't have a textbook, so we can't discuss exercise. So whenever we meet direct, then we will discuss on it again, and we will discuss exercise also. Okay, understood? So thank you very much. Now in our next session, we will start the new content. Okay, bye.